I want to see if I can drive a car in a video game while also driving a car in real life. My brother said I could never pull this off, so I'll prove him wrong. I will do a race in the game BeamNG while also trying to beat him in real life. Can I win 2 races at once? First, I need to get the game into my car. My PC isn't an option. He has no battery, and if I use a cable, I could only drive as far as the cable goes. Then I'd have to stop. My brother would do a Fortnite dance to mock me and run off. Not possible. My solution? This 10-year-old laptop I used for school. It has a battery and won't need a cable to run. 3 rolls of duct tape later, and this is how it looks. Pretty solid, am I right? The only downside? This laptop is 10 years old and it shows. For example, whenever you start it, you have to bend the screen just right to get rid of these lines that pop up. Just a visual effect, but still annoying. Or the fact that the laptop crashed the first time I started a game. But I don't think this will have any effects on the race. To make this race happen, I'll also need some form of racetrack. So I called a few people and clubs who own racetracks in my area. Hi, my name is and I have a question.
No, we can't do it. You're not gonna find someone who will let you do. If something happens legally, whoever let you do it would also be held responsible.
Okay, so I did some research. If I did this on a public road, I would lose my driver's license. Just using your phone while driving is forbidden, and this is like 10 times as bad. Also, nobody is gonna let me use their racetrack. The only way we can really do this is on private property. I didn't think of this initially, but I have a track in mind that I think will do the trick. This is a rough sketch of how it looks. I'm ready to challenge my brother now. I just need one more crucial thing. Ignoring this would be a million times worse than losing any race. Let's be real for a second. What I'm doing here is not safe. This is the definition of being distracted while driving. Any second I could lose control and crash into a tree or fall off the hill I'm driving on. And I also have to make sure I never come close to my brother with the car. I don't think it would be too healthy for him. So I added car chains to have a little more control over the car, which helped. And I also asked my second brother to be on the passenger seat. So if something happens, he can hold my hand and I'm not alone. Nah, I'm kidding. His only job is looking outside of the car, like people usually do. And if anything looks dangerous, he will grab the steering wheel and pull the brake. And now everything was set. The racetrack is right outside of my house, so we just went outside and got into starting position. Also, this wouldn't be the most amateur setup possible if I wasn't recording the whole thing only with my phone camera. Let's do this.
You ready?
Ready to win.
My God! We're doing it! It's happening! Somehow! What's happening? No! Like, somehow I turned the car in the game. And he's leaving me. The game is uncontrollable. Literally uncontrollable. Holy shit, what am I doing? What am I doing? No! I'm crashing! Okay, I'm dead. And then I've lost. So, the phone dropped. Oh no! Stop, brake.
Everything alright?
The phone fell down.
Too bad.
No! Mission failed. And I'm running out of battery after 10 minutes.
Okay, so I failed. My brother totally crushed me and I had no chance. Only at this point I realized playing BeamNG on this laptop is impossible.
What the hell?
It's way too crappy and old. But without a laptop, there's no hope of ever getting the game running smoothly in the car. So I think I'll give up. There's really nothing I can do. Except for this one insane idea I can't get out of my head. I know the game runs smoothly on my PC. If I could just get my PC running without a cable, but that's pretty much impossible. I mean, unless this is an electric generator. You put fuel in and power comes out. We normally use it for blackouts, but today we'll use it to get my gaming setup running in a car. This device is intended to stand still on the ground in a safe spot. I have no idea if this can work, or if it's dangerous. But the safety instructions only warn about installing it in a house. There's nothing about a car, so I should be fine. I just loaded it into the car and hope for the best. To use my PC, I also need to somehow install a monitor. And I have to install it in a way so that it's really stable. Clearly a job for tape. You cannot even imagine how many layers I used. I was scared that the screen might fall down while driving, like my phone did, so I sat there for literally 40 minutes, just applying tape. Then finally, the PC. Looking at this setup, I could only laugh and pray that it would work. Okay, this is the moment of truth. I started the generator and it worked. The PC was running. Only downside, I have to leave all the windows plus the trunk open at all times so I don't die of carbon poisoning from the exhaust fumes. I was ready and once again challenged my brother. This time I also made my phone more stable using ungodly amounts of tape so it shouldn't fall down again. Attempt 2, my last hope. Let's do this. Because of the generator, you can't hear me talking at all during the race, but trust me, this was insane. Even though the game wasn't lagging anymore, it is insanely hard to control two cars at the same time. Just look how pathetic my in-game driving is at this point. And now I had to do a left turn in real life and do a right turn in-game. This looks so simple, but trust me, it was crazy. Almost kind of dangerous. Somehow it feels like you shouldn't really do this sort of thing. Here I was going pretty straight in real life, so I could focus more on the game now. But meanwhile I also tried speeding up to overtake my brother. And I somehow managed to do it. Afterwards, he told me he was jogging at this point because he thought I would have crashed in-game anyways. He didn't believe in me, and that was his downfall, because I was still going strong. Okay, maybe I crashed right here, but that doesn't matter. Okay. In real life, I was pretty much done with the race, and I had won. I had beaten my brother. Now I only have to complete the race in-game, which wasn't a problem for me.
Roar.